Latest information from the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) indicates that over 3 million fresh voters have been recorded as the first quarter of the Continuous Voters Registration ends on Tuesday, 21st September 2021. Commending the Commission for making the registration process more inclusive, the Inclusive Friends Association, however, raised concerns on the challenge of accessibility of registration points by persons living with disabilities. Releasing its final observation statement on the accessibility of the Anambra Continuous Voters Registration process for people living with disabilities, the IFA Executive Director, Grace Jerry, disclosed that 21 trained observers were deployed to the 21 offices of INEC in the state to monitor the CVR process. She further highlighted some of their findings.
The objective of this observation was to ascertain the accessibility of the CVR process for persons with disabilities and make recommendations that will assist INEC to make the process more accessible for persons with disabilities in the future. As Nigeria observers reported that 14 out of the 20, that is 70%, routes leading to observed registration centers were accessible for PWDs. 6 out of the 20 routes, that is 30%, leading to INEC registration centers, which are INEC offices in the LGAs, were not accessible. During the period of observation, there was a clear absence of security officials at 14 out of 20 registration centers visited. With the Anambra election fast approaching and with heightened fear of violence, the absence of security officials at these centers would discourage PWDs from engaging in the registration process.
We observed that many places are not truly accessible. For example, CVR has always been in INEC office, whereas many persons with disability are living very far from INEC office. We believe that with its promise, very soon we'll have more and more centers for CVR registration, so that persons with disability will have easy access to register.
As expected, the group made some recommendations to address challenges raised in its report.
The police and other security agencies should support INEC by ensuring that all communities across Nigeria are peaceful enough for eligible citizens to register as voters. INEC should provide mobile and/or permanent ramps and handrails at voter registration centers to aid mobility of persons with disabilities. Should provide sign language interpreters and PWD specific instruction posters to assist residents with hearing impairment and other forms of disability to register during CVR processes.
The Inclusive Friends Association is a non-profit organization that represents the interests of over 27 million persons living with disabilities, a figure it argues cannot be ignored in the successful conduct of elections in Nigeria. CNN News.